Well, this is John Keighren at Edgeley Park, and I'm delighted to be sitting alongside, well, we believe, George Haigh, the oldest surviving professional footballer in the world. How does that sound?
It sounds very good, actually. I hope it continues.
Well, let's hope so, for a long, long time yet. You were a footballer for Stockport County. Tell us about your memories of Stockport.
Well, the memories of Stockport, I was a member prior to the war for 3 seasons. That was 1936, 1937 and 1938. And then when war broke out, all contracts were cancelled. And I went in the Air Force then. And I did the 5 years in the Air Force as a physical training instructor. And that 5 years was really the best 5 years of my life. I should have been. That's where a lot of the footballers in those days lost out because of that. But I met a lot of interesting players in my time, you know.
Toughest opponent, the hardest player you came up against? Who would you say that was?
Only Matthews, of course.
This is 10 years before the 53 Cup final.
Yes, I was stationed at Wilmslow at the time and was playing for Rochdale. And Stanley Matthews was playing for Blackpool at the time, and it was all area football at that period during the war. And although I was a centre half generally, the manager at Rochdale put me at left half so that I could look after Stanley Matthews, and he drove me mad, I'll tell you.
Did he speak to you afterwards at all?
Oh yes, he was a nice guy, you know. We had meals together after the game, you know, and very, very friendly. I asked him once, I said, how do you do it? He said, I don't know.
In terms of players that you played with, I mean, here at Stockport you played with a terrific footballer called Billy Bocking. I mean, he could probably stand that name.
Billy Bocking was the captain. Jimmy Smales was playing, Jenkinson was playing, Titterington was playing. I remember most of them really, but I first played for Manchester City actually as an amateur, because you were only allowed to play professional when you were 18 in those days. So. And I played in the A-team with Frank Swift, the goalkeeper, and him and I were great pals. And he died in the Munich disaster. He was working for one of the national newspapers. And that broke my bloody heart, I'll tell you. Because he was a hell of a nice guy, was Frank. But that's how it goes, really, you know. Some come, some go.
And watching football these days, obviously you're here today at Stockport to watch Stockport County against Brackley in the National League North. Do you enjoy watching football these days?
I still enjoy watching, you know, but I have difficulty with my sight. I'm only macular degeneration now, you know, and it's very, very difficult to see it at a distance. But I have some binoculars with me, you know, so that I can find out what's really happening on the pitch.
Has football improved, do you think, over the years since you were playing, or is it a very different
No, it's vastly different now. When I was playing, they eventually got from 3rd Division North to the 2nd Division. And that was quite a move, you know. But they've always been in the league, you know. What I want to see in the future is them back into the league. because they've no right to be in this league at all. And the sooner they get out of this one and into the conference, and then from the conference into the league, the more I like it.
Well, you're sitting here with your scarf on today, with no doubt on where your true colours lie. You're a Stockport County fan still, although you live some distance away now as well.
Yes, I live very, very close to Brackley, actually. A place called Middleton Cheney, which is near Banbury in Oxfordshire. I moved there when my wife died. She died in 2001. We'd been married for 61 years, so we didn't do so bad.
In terms of your football career, the war obviously came at a bad time for you, didn't it? I mean, in terms of your career, you could have gone on and played for County for many, many years.
That's right, yeah. Well, the first posting they had in the Air Force was at Morecambe. I played for Morecambe for 2 years, and then I was posted to Wilmslow in Cheshire, and that's when 2 of my friends were already playing at Rochdale and persuaded me to go and play for them, you know. So I had the last 2.5 years with Rochdale in the war, and then I was 29 going on 30, which is getting towards the end, and I had to try and find something that was going to keep my family. And Lancaster City came to me and asked me if I'd play for them. I said, well, I'll play for you if you teach me a trade. They said, oh yes, we'll do that, you know, I'll put you into engineering. So I went into engineering at the end of the war and played part-time. So I was getting a wage playing football and a wage as an engineer, so I was doing pretty well. Far better than I'd done before, I'll tell you.
Well, listen, George, I know time is tight, but I've got to ask you the question that everybody's asking and everyone's imagining, because we look at you look the picture of health, you look very sprightly. What is the secret to a long life? How have you got to 100 years of age looking like you do?
Well, one of the main things is that you've got to listen to what your body's saying. Listen to your body, listen to what it's saying, and persevere with what it tells you. And that's the only thing to do, and enjoy life.
Well, you clearly are. George, it's an absolute pleasure and a privilege to meet you. The oldest surviving professional footballer in the world. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, George. Real pleasure. Thank you.
Very good.